Dang, man. I done found out some shit today, man. I can't believe this shit, man. Well, at least she's still alive. Cause I ain't heard nobody else talk about her who I'm friends with. Like, said and them used to talk to her.
They was cool with her.
We all used to hang out. She'd come over to the crib and shit. I just don't know what. But her other cousin don't like me, and I made it clear I don't like her, so maybe she had to pick a side. I ain't tripping.
The one who looked just like her, but bigger than her.
Nah, her name Connie.
Oh, Connor.
Yeah, I seen her do a skit.
I forgot they was cousins.
Yeah, we all cousins. Connie, my cousin.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She used to date. She was crazy about Satavius at a point in time, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I don't even really remember. She just full of shit, man. Like Dexter got my merchandise and shit, and he got the Gallo Virginia sticker on his car. So she was popping her shit, talking about me one time. Guess thinking, he was gonna fold or something. Like, that's my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I said, man, say less, bro.
That's your whole damn cousin.
Yeah, and I'm like, I ain't never did nothing to her ass, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what she got against me, you know, so I guess she be mad because I know all the niggas she done fucked. I don't care what you do, that's your pussy, you know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. Like, she got a lot of problems though, so I don't even take it that serious. I'm like, she got problems, like real problems. A lot of people who done dated her got the same story, so I ain't the problem. But if you want to
What's the story they see? I ain't know that.
Shit, a lot of shit. Hell, Whips was the main one exposing it. But
the game's first play produces 6 yards.
She ain't nothing to press over as far as like, oh, so and so's talking about. She's like, man, get the fuck out of here. Who tripping off her?
And now you're saying to yourself, how do we?
But I guess I said something about her to Bree, and maybe she didn't like it or something, because I ain't heard from her since.
2nd and 4.
Yeah.
But
he gets it to Thomas. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line.
God bless. I hope she a better person than she was the last time I encountered her, which was years ago.
Talking about Bria or Connor?
Oh, yeah, Connie. Yeah, because Bria, I ain't never had no problem with Bria. She just stopped communicating with me.
And here he finds the open guy.
But it may not have been personal. She may have just, I won't say it's a problem until I'm talking to a person, and then I know, like, oh, we got a problem. So I ain't gonna even put that out there. It's probably still love. Matter of fact, next time I talk to Sid, I'm gonna ask him, do you got a number? I'm gonna call him and just see for myself.
Right, because I wonder if she here.
Nah, the last I heard she was in Alabama. That's the last I heard, like, that's where she was at. Because she was close to some degree.
Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage.
I forgot what she went to school for.
A significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5. Looking middle, and that's complete.
That should be crazy with college, man, how that shit can just eat up so many years, man. Yeah. My cousin told me his daughter, she going to some program where she ain't even got to take college courses. She can just go straight for what she doing. And it's something dealing with cosmetology. I said, that's dope. Now, I said, that would mess me up in college. I'm like, bro, I can't focus on the shit I want to do because I'm already got some dumbass shit I got to deal with. I don't got time for no fucking math if you want me to learn, you know what I'm saying, shit about the brain for psychology. I ain't trying to deal with all that shit at one time. I'm trying to focus on the psychology.
Here's Davis to run again on 2nd. And once
but
again, possibly back to the
yeah, she fucking with cosmetology or whatever.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish.
But I said if I want to go back to school,
That's a big conversion.
it'll be some with mass communication. But the more I was reading about where the world headed and so many jobs finna get cut from this AI shit, you really gotta find some shit dealing with that.
He takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of the run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
How do they expect people to make a living? You cut jobs, and then you got these bottom of the barrel jobs left that don't pay nothing.
They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
That is going to be caught by
And then don't want to get nobody no assistance. So, right.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon.
It's like if you don't know. It's like if you don't know anything about, I mean, you don't like subscribe to a lot of shit dealing with technology, you really behind the, you're gonna be behind the totem pole damn near. All these computer nerds and geeks, man, they ought to be excited as hell because this is right down their alley. Cause I ain't fucking with no goddamn warehouse shit. Like that shit.
Right, it's like they either want you to do some type of hard manual labor.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick.
Like John, that's all he was messing with before he went to Arizona. Like he was doing warehouse type job. I'm like, man, that's just some depressing shit, bro. You might well be picking cotton.
Exactly.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Or this shit was going on the oil rig and all this train tracks and all this crazy shit. I'm like, nah, bro, that ain't me.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit.
But I get it though, like, all this shit by design. Did you like Walmart said they finna find? Well, they starting with certain locations. They finna get rid of the self-checkout shit.
It's about time.
Yeah, I never thought that was no fly shit. I'm like, that should be for people with a certain amount of shit. Like, if you ain't got but 5 items or less, send them there.
Right.
What's the point of self-check?
18 had went fully self-checkout.
Yeah. And then they saw they were losing money because niggas was stealing shit.
And then once he made the read,
that was funny as hell because I'm like, how did you not think that was gonna happen? Like,
and they better know it.
Niggas was stealing shit. Niggas was stealing shit. Period. You know, but you really think a nigga gonna line up all this shit and not just throw the shit in the? Come on, my nigga.
Push the offense backwards a bit.
And they said now they do some shit where it's like, if you depending on the region and the location, I guess they figure like if you in low income places, like if you bringing in if you bring up like $500, that's when they gonna finally send some shit to like fuck with you.
That's complete to Sharpe.
And then some places it's $50, but you know they keep a tab on. I'm like, that's crazy.
Defenses count on catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
But I ain't never like that. Because that's taking away money.
That's why I stopped going somewhere 18. I'm like, you gotta do a massive grocery shop. I feel like at least give us 10% off our groceries since we bagging our own shit. You getting free labor out of us.
They stopped them shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
I don't know where this shit hit. I ain't never like that, though.
Yeah, Sterling got so bad. That's why they closed out the Family Dollars. I had asked the lady when I went yesterday. I said, I thought this location was closing too. She was like, no, we ain't closing as of right now. But she was like, everybody been saying we was on the list of closures. I said, yeah, y'all was on the list. I said, I thought y'all was gonna be closed like the other ones since already closed. She said, well, we gonna be closed soon if they don't stop all this stealing they doing up in here. She said they steal so bad.
Yeah,
he said
man.
that's where it started all the closing of the Family Dollars, because it's a location. I think the location off the Capitol or something. They got robbed at gunpoint.
Take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Wow.
Taking it in from a yard out.
And then, you know, with the internet exposing how these companies be trying to get over, there's so much new shit niggas done tried. Like what's it called? One of them bleaches or whatever detergents. They expose how, you know, they don't really fill it all the way to the top, so niggas start going to Walmart, opening it and filling it all the way to the top. You know what I'm saying? Before they buy it, you know. Like it's just a lot of shit. TikTok exposed a lot of shit. That's why them niggas getting rid of it.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
They sure do expose a lot.
Could you imagine if we had that shit back in school? It would have taught us so many ways to really learn how to do math problems or whatever shit.
I'm just like, what these new kids doing? And then on top of that, phones and stuff, technology so normalized, they let them kids have their phones out. Meanwhile, we was getting attention and shit.
Oh, whoa.
Early on, so they have to decide: do we even need to change game
That's a fact.
or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
But one of the cons of this shit now is them niggas, because of the pandemic, now them niggas can't miss school because they got all this technology now with. I see they adopted that shit now in Clinton that they did at Hines, Canvas and all that.
Well executed there on second down.
So like,
you go back to the air on
your ass had that work from home shit.
You showed that you would run the ball in long distance situations.
You remember, man, if you got sick back in the day and you missed a significant amount of time,
You miss every damn thing.
yeah, you missed everything. It was just like they had to like do like some weird shit to catch them up because it wasn't no way they could make it up. But now, man, with the technology they got, man, you ain't finna dodge certain shit.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Certain shit you ain't finna dodge.
And to the 46-yard line.
I wish I had been in college though when that pandemic happened. I know hella niggas probably got some free degrees.
And remember, on the last drive, the opposing
I know that shit was a lick. Nigga ain't no war finna happen. Nigga, this is it.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about.
But they said that shit messed up a lot of kids' development though.
It sure did. I can't wait to see the data. Because them kids weren't doing their homework, their parents was. And there's a lot of JPS teachers complaining about how students wouldn't even log on.
And they take him down.
Damn.
The Bills get to him.
It was some wild shit going on during that pandemic. I remember the teacher was, you know, doing the online shit and the woman was the woman was teaching and the kid, you know, he in the bedroom and some relative walk up in there with her ass out. Bro, you know how crazy that is? Like,
damn. Certain stuff you gotta worry about.
He's caught on the sideline, but he's not gonna have a first down. They say he was out of bounds.
Like, I know it's one teacher got in trouble. They thought their camera was out. They done walked across and knew.
He'll send this one into the mile.
Yup, that's what I was really trying to say the first time.
And this is gonna hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
This man, they gonna come out with some documentaries, man, on Netflix, and they working on that shit right now, probably.
We'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10.
Cause that shit really took a toll on a lot of people, man, in a negative way that people don't understand.
It's a quick first down.
Then you know, it was a lot of suicide because of the COVID shit.
Yeah.
Up the middle they go. Simpson. And he is met in his tracks behind.
And I don't know what's going on with these football players, but it's a lot of football players died since that shit happened. Another person died from the NFL the other day. He was 28.
What was the cause? He was 28, they said.
Yeah, they just said they found him in the crib dead. They said it was self-inflicted. So they trying to say Cuz did the suicide.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
That's what I'm saying. They gotta check on the boys who feel like they supposed to have made it.
Nah, he was currently in it.
Some must have happened, or some was finna come out.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
I think, well, you know, they be trying to say that CTE.
Mm-hmm. But this early on at 28?
Yeah, man. Man, that shit, them hits add up. And that's why they didn't push that movie Concussion that Will Smith was in, because I'm gonna watch that movie, because apparently that movie had to, you know, they say you want to know when something really good for you is when they go out their way to try to like ban it. Like if they want to take a book out of school or a movie and shit like that, any type of art form, that means, oh, this shit helping somebody. And that movie exposed all this shit, man, because the doctor had all the data to prove what was gonna happen, you know, in the future. Bro, these niggas is dying, man, like at an alarming rate, and they don't even care because it's a game and it make too much money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something else that's gonna cause a lot of break up a lot of families, and a lot of lives gonna get destroyed. All this fucking sports gambling.
It's so bad. Niggas do this like clockwork.
Yeah, and it's like now niggas don't even watch the game because they enjoy the game. They watching it. Yeah, they watching it, you know, and I'm just like, that's why I don't do it. I'm like, bruh, I did that shit one time, and it just made me not even like a nigga one time. I'm like, I don't even like this nigga. Yeah, and I don't like what that's doing to me. I'm like, it's just a game. But that, man, then I was telling one of my partners who a coach, I'm like, bro, that shit finna be harder on y'all as coaches, because now these parents is gonna be overly invested because they thinking about, man, these kids can start making money now, really in high school, but you know for sure they can make it in college. If a kid making more money than their teacher, the teacher can get compromised.
Exactly.
It ain't money ain't a thing, man. Like, you know, if the teacher kind of like, hey, you know, niggas can have that conversation behind the scene. Hey, name your price. Yeah, name your price. They ain't paying you enough to deal with all this.
Here's a give to Davis.
You wanna start your retirement early? I need you to make sure my boy. Yeah. If they sleeping with the students, because they got low self-esteem probably, because, you know what I'm saying, ain't shit going their way. You think if a parent gonna lay the right game on them, man, bro, this America, man. Ain't no way. People, teachers that pass students for little or nothing. You think an 18-year-old, 16, 17, 18-year-old kid, hey, listen, man. Imagine if they got a parent that's sick or something, you know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker averaging, you know what I'm saying, $20K a month. Between, you know, $5 to $20K a month or whatever. And they just, hey, listen, we're gonna write you a $3,000. Man, come on, man. Just to act like you added an extra zero.
Kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here.
This shit finna get ugly. I already know it's gonna happen. This gonna be another one of them things we're gonna look back on you and be like, damn, you called it.
It's gonna be some mess, money.
And I ain't gonna lie.
It's be about money.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't blame them. Cause shit, everything rigged anyway.
Yep, they say. That's what they say. It's about a lot of the plays be based on gambling. The big gamblers in Vegas, they say the mob got all that gambling on block. The mob.
Yeah, man, like Cam Newton when he played in that Super Bowl. Man, they told.
You gonna not go get the fumble.
Come on, man.
When you thought about it, it was like, hold up.
Come on, man. Cam, they told Cam, hey, bro, you know, hey, listen. You got a family. They probably named the address and named all his kids, and then they probably gave him a cut. I mean, this shit.
He just seemed like he just.
And that nigga was so hurt, man, in that press conference. That's why he walked out, because he knew he had to sell his soul, you know, for whatever reason. There's no telling what the threat was.
That's like he just lost his mind. Like he just not the same. Like he just off, you know.
Man, they ain't
It's like
gonna.
he got sense, but at the same time, like
Man, they ain't gonna never.
identity gone.
They're not finna let no nigga have all that bravado, have all the money and the accomplishment. You gonna give up something. These are the conversations I tell my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, bro. Fuck what everybody else be saying. You ain't gonna have it all, bro. If you gonna have all the money, you gonna have the fame, and you gonna have, you know, the cash shape.
Ain't gonna have the friends.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some shit you gonna have to sacrifice. You know, like they gonna make you. They not gonna let you have it all, man. So, nigga, you had to lose the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And you had to embarrass yourself by not jumping on the ball. Pause. That's crazy. It's like.
Down he goes at the 23.
But really, the crazy thing, niggas know for real, like, Cal was unstoppable that year. Like, and Peyton Manning played horrible in that Super Bowl. It was so ugly to witness. Like, it was, and the Super Bowl was so boring.
But they had that shit set up where they kept talking about the sheriff versus this and that. They wanted that man to win.
And then, and I'll tell you another thing. You may think I'm reaching when I say this.
Nice completion there.
Another reason why they weren't gonna let Cam win that Super Bowl. They wasn't finna let niggas have the Black Panther movie and the Panthers win. Yeah, you wasn't finna get both now.
You know what? I knew he related to the black. He knew, but they tried to. Google tried to clean it up and saying that they not really related for real. No, y'all related. But I didn't put the parallel that they are the Panthers, Black Panthers.
And the Black Panther movie was like the same year.
Shit, I didn't see that parallel. I said, damn, that mascot the Panthers. You just said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They wasn't finna let Chad Bosh with the Black Panther movie do what it did, and let the regular Panthers niggas would have. Man, it would have been Panther Nation, nigga. Boy, that would have been the most popular animal ever. That shit would have. They would have to make a.
But on top of that, the group.
Yeah, exactly. Then niggas would have been falling in love with that.
Huey P. knew. They say Huey knew that he related to him.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can seize
He got the bravado just like him. I'm telling you, man, like, I knew he wasn't gonna win. I'm like, nah, that's too much nigga power. That's too much nigga power. But I would rather it had went down like that than, you know, he get caught up in a rape case or some shit like that.
You know what? That shit do before I left. They be trying to destroy somebody.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do a lot of that stuff be set up because I ain't get what to do this. Now we should have set something up.
No, it's definitely like that. It's definitely like that. No nigga walks away.
It's like Bill Cosby. What Bill Cosby was doing for this shit
Now they're
to
going
come
to
in.
need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive.
Shit,
From
man.
the 80s. You can't even fucking remember.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
I can barely remember high school. And that was 10 years ago.
Be able to hang on through the contact.
The sad part is, yeah, definitely. Man, it's a game, man. It's a game. The nigga from Good Times, he did an interview. He was breaking all that shit down. That's crazy how I got great discernment, because everything he said, I thought that was common sense.
Right. But you start talking to people and see how people move.
So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here.
Yeah, like,
1st and 10.
He was breaking. Damn. I might need to tell that nigga, never mind. I thought the weather was finna get crazy. That's sun out now.
Back here.
That's what dude
Right
texted
now,
me.
Charles,
I
it
said
just
something
feels
about
like they're trying to
He's
keep
talking about
pace.
supposed to be
They
done
did
at
score
3
the
o'clock.
touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense
But,
is once again up to the task.
But yeah, like, dude was breaking that shit down, and he was just saying, like,
Everything they were doing was
all them niggas gotta get down with some shit, you know, to even get that high up, you know. That shit ain't back. Yeah, that shit ain't based off no damn talent.
On 2nd down, here's Allen.
Now, I know how niggas feel about Kevin Hart, but I know for a fact, like, he really be giving back, because when I worked at the farmer's market, it was this lady, she was the most popular with them greens. Kevin Hart would go through her to get his greens, and he would fly out here privately on his jet, because, you know, he plant-based and shit. And she ended up, because I was talking to her one day, and she was showing me everything, like, Kev flew her out to whatever date she picked for, he told her, pick a date on my tour, and whichever date you pick, my team gonna handle it. And she had a decked out, is it a condo or a hotel? I'm trying to think, which one was it that he got, because that ain't the same thing.
Probably a hotel.
Yeah, it probably was a hotel, because a condo mean like you gonna be there a couple of days type shit.
Right, but I mean, some people do be renting their condos and some stuff out like as Airbnb.
Yeah, and that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering, did he own the condo and just told her it was hers? But anyway, the shit was decked out. She had to pay for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Front row seats or press box seats, whichever she picked. And he got her a custom bus with her business logo wrapped around it.
No, not at all. They did a really
And
nice job standing
she told me, she was like, man, Kevin Hart come down here frequently, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he fuck with, you know, he fuck with her, you know, and pull up on her farm and shit like that. I said all that to say, you know what I'm saying? Nigga might have did some gay shit or whatever they said he did, but the nigga do fuck with his people though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
it's from my mother.
Alright.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a
Yeah, I heard.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So on fourth down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor.
Look at this glow on me. Look at this glow on me.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 10 more there and another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. And he couldn't get rid of the football.
Damn, bro, why the fuck they didn't throw the ball away?
Just tuck it and go down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That fucking shit.
In motion is Welker. They'll set up a throw. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, look at this glow on me. Look at this glow on me. Look at this glow on me. Look at this glow on me.
And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. Now Allen throwing on second down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into
Come on.
It's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing now is Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Now 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to
damn, here we go.
Quarterbacks, but that one, that
here
was
we
tough
go.
to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 2nd down and 8. They're going to look to throw. He's got his man Sharpe complete. Look at the big fella go. He's on his way. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To the air, Allen. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On me.
Allen now looks to throw. He finds McCoy. Into space at the 45.
I thought that was a tackle. Come on, bro.
Down at the 36.
Damn.
That's good for 28 yards.
Yeah, about 18, though.
They've used him quite well on the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Oh, good move, OJ.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here's Allen to throw it.
Ah!
This is Simpson with a catch.
Hey, yo.
Bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
It's going to be caught by Reed for a Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
An inside give. Here's Portis. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll go right back to the ground with Portis. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Brought down by Ed Oliver. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. In motion left goes Smith. They'll set up to throw. Thomas brings it in. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. The Bills have the football, but they
oh my God!
As we begin quarter number 4. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. Here's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40. And again, it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's McCoy. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Allen going to throw. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And Diggs will have a Bills 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 27. They'll look to throw again.
Damn!
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick.
Oh boy, dog, man.
On 1st down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Allen hands off to McCoy. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Back to throw. Allen. He finds his man complete. That's McCoy. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Good reaction defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's the defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
It's caught. Smith.
Let's go.
Taken down, but able to slip across the
19 to 22.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
They go play action here on first down. And no one open. He'll just...
Man, why won't you throw the ball away, bro?
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to...
God damn, it must be 2 sides. What's he on the...
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
You'll be running back to me.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the ball comes out. But this one
that would have been fucking nasty.
Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That one out of bounds.
You're exactly right. And as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really...
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs.
That man is not going out of bounds.
They're playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2. They'll give this up. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now here's a throw that's complete, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Simpson. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Looking to throw. Allen. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold the ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down.
Damn.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Just the shit that man.
1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Flushed out right. He's going to get that to his...
Why would you go out of bounds?
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. They hand it off to Portis, and they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Powers through. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.